Welcome to Wayne's World. I'm Wayne Dawson. It's a symbol of hope, perseverance, and community. For the past 3 years, the Won't Quit Foundation has changed countless lives for the better. From school supplies to groceries and clothing, this nonprofit is always making sure families have what they need to thrive because no one is alone. Joining me today is Cleveland's own Santino Jones, who founded the Won't Quit Foundation, and his partner, Lateef Hughes. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me here on Wayne's World, man. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you for
You
having
guys
us.
are
Thank you for
doing
having
great
us.
things, man. First of all, I tip my hat to you for what you're doing. Let's talk about the name of your foundation, Won't Quit. What is in the name?
The name, the Won't Quit Foundation, it came from, my trials and tribulations that I was going through in 2022, 2021, when I moved from Cleveland to South Carolina, dealing with a lot of adversities, uncertainties, and I was transitioning my music at the time to gospel music. And I had like writer's block at the time, and I didn't know what to talk about. I didn't know how to come off. And I was driving with my daughter, Rose, and it just came to me. And a song became a mission.
Okay. What was the song? Do you remember?
It's called Won't Quit.
Won't Quit. That was the song.
It's called Won't Quit.
Okay.
And he was the first person to hear the song as well.
This your best friend?
We are brothers.
You guys grew up together?
Brothers. But it's crazy because our dads know each other.
Oh, okay.
That's the crazy part.
And yeah, so it's a line. You know,
Okay.
it's definitely a line for sure for us to continue to do what we've been doing for the past 3 to 5 years.
Talk about the transition. You got off on the wrong track a bit.
Yep.
But you got back and now you're doing great things. Talk about your evolution, if you will.
I feel like, since 2011, 2010, I've had trials and tribulations in my life where, you think you're going one way and then you're going this way, but there's a learning experience and there's always a blessing in every season. So me learning how to adapt, how to adjust, how to grow as a man is all God's plan, not mine.
Amen.
So I'm very thankful that, in the midst of my confusion, in the midst of all the blurry lights, the blurry eyes that was in front of me, God still made a way for me. And he allowed me to have this foundation for not only myself, but for so many people that need something.
Did you have to spend time behind bars or anything like
Yes,
that?
I have.
How did that change you, man? How did that help?
It was a very humbling experience because I didn't expect that for my life.
Okay.
I didn't never want to be that guy. I never signed up
What was
for
the
that.
situation?
Wrong place at the wrong time.
Okay.
Coming from, I was a high school, college student.
You were actually in college.
I went to the University of Akron at the time, and things went sour, and it cost me some time.
But the thing is, you used that time to the good. Talk about that, man. Once again, the transition.
The
man.
transition, learning, growing, elevating, adjusting, and just making a better way for not only myself, but for my now daughter, and for my family. I still want to be the one to break the chain. I feel like I am going to be the one to break the chain.
You are breaking the chain, my
I
brother.
will break the chain.
Yes, yes.
And open the door for so many people that's, been in my shoes, walk the walk that am trying to walk and don't know how to walk. I want to, be there for them and carry them through the.
It seems that you've been through stuff. You can be more relatable to individuals who are going through things. So does that help you in a way to relate to young men, for instance, who have lost their way?
Young men, adults, everybody needs to learn something. You can never stop learning. So me being just available for them is a win for me.
Lateef, what's your story, man? How did you guys, once again, just talk about the connection that you two guys have.
Absolutely. So I started the King TV Network in 2019.
Now, what is that now?
Now, the King TV Network, I actually got to interview the great Wayne Dawson on
I don't
there.
know about all that, but thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
It's an interview show, independent interview show on YouTube, on Instagram, on all social media platforms. We've actually interviewed over 260 people in the city.
Okay.
And it was specifically because we wanted to motivate, we wanted to inspire, and we wanted to show how talented we are in the city.
Okay.
A lot of people come from trials and tribulations, and sometimes they just need that motivation. So Tino was actually one of my first guests.
Okay.
And that was because we connected, and it was just a moment where we aligned, like we were both trying to help our people.
Okay.
So he had just started the Won't Quit Foundation.
Okay.
I had just started the King Teeth Network, and he was one of my first 10 interviews. And then from there, we just fully connected on the Won't Quit Foundation in his first year. And I was just watching him grow and develop as a person, and I just wanted to be more and more involved.
Okay. So you guys been friends for a while.
Yeah.
You know each
Yeah.
other very well. You said your dads knew each other and all that
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
stuff. What motivates you? Why do you think what you do is so important today?
Go ahead, T. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think with people, especially young people these days and age, they just need to see somebody that's willing to do it first. Sometimes,
Because you guys are both in your 30s, right? You're
So I'm
20
29.
and you are
33.
Okay.
yeah, so just being around like-minded people like Tino, we just understood like everybody doesn't have internal motivation. So sometimes you just need that external person to say you can do it, you are worth something, and your dreams matter.
Just positivity.
And to add to that, you know, I say this a lot, man. It's all about building that genuine connection. You know, that, hey, I'm here for you.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not going to leave you. Hey, we're going to do this together.
Okay.
That's the won't quit mentality, because so many people, you know, they don't want to talk about what they're really going through.
Yeah.
They like to stay in a box. You know, everybody is like, hey, I don't want to share my problems with you. I don't want to share my struggles with you. I just want to you know, stay where I'm at, and whatever happens, happens.
Talk about the mission of the Won't Quit Foundation.
The mission for the Won't Quit Foundation is to inspire so many people across the world, whether it's Cleveland, South Carolina, wherever God has my feet planted, that we are not giving up on you. We're never going to do that. You know, if God never gave up on us, why are we going to give up on another person? And we're going to, you know, hold your hand in this. You know, it's this. It's all about this. If you don't have this, then you may want to throw in the towel. But if you see it lock in, we ain't stopping. We're not going to give up on you. And that could be anybody.
Yeah, and he's the nice side. I'm the accountability side.
What are you talking about?
I think people just need accountability at times. They know what they want to do. They know their dreams. Sometimes they need direction in the dream, but in that direction, they just need accountability. Just meaning, don't quit. Like, I know it's hard today, but it won't be hard forever. Just take the time to actually do what you need to do, say what you said, and mean it. And
Talk about some of the things you guys do, some of the programs, how you reach out into the community.
So we host events. Since I'm not residing in Cleveland, we try to spread them out. So we host events in the summer and we host events in the winter.
Okay.
And we try to bring people together to show that we do. We bring people together to show them that it's love here.
For instance, what some of your activities that you've done?
So we're gonna take it back for the summer.
Okay.
We did the Won't Quit kickball event at Frederick Douglass. I want to shout out to Frederick Douglass because they are a sponsor for us. Since we started this Won't Quit Foundation, this journey, every year they have been a huge key to making sure that we do our events and that we make it a successful event. We've had almost 300 people, every year, 300 plus people come out to our events. So that's a total of almost 2,000 people come out to our events and have a good time. We give them food, we give them a gift, whether it's school supplies or toys or coats or anything like that. And then we recognize individuals in the city of Cleveland and we give them an award that they do not expect. We don't want them to know they're getting that award, but we want to recognize them and say thank you for going above and beyond and make your community better.
Wow, good stuff, good stuff. What's the thought process though? Why do you do what you do?
It takes a lot of time, a lot of patience. Because we want to make sure we deliver. You know, yes, we're saved. If we save one life, it's a win.
Right.
But we want to make sure while we're doing these events, they know that we are here. That way, hey, the Won't Quit Foundation is doing an event, y'all. Please come out because we want to give back to everybody. We're not saying no to nobody. Because that word no is get thrown out a lot. So when we do these events, hey, anybody that's available, if you got to get a ride, we're gonna come pick you up. We've done it before. Come out, have a good time, listen to some good music, get a nice meal, get a nice message.
Yes. And
Because
I will say the meal was great. I was
Yeah.
at your last event this summer. The meal was excellent. And you made me stay and eat, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It was excellent. But do you actually do one-on-one stuff with individuals as well, or is it group-oriented?
we do one-on-one stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
So we do have a select amount of people that is still in Cleveland that do reach out to certain people
Mm-hmm.
and just check on them from time to time. If they need anything, if we have it, we do give it to them. Just to make sure that we keep them in the loop of everything.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to, just because we do an event, we just don't want to say, hey, we're gone. No, this is a yearly thing.
How do you reach young people today? You guys are, you say you're in your late 20s, 30s. How do you reach a teenager today who may be on the wrong track? What's the approach?
The approach,
Yeah, that's a great question.
that's a great question. The approach is to just show them that we care. Our platforms is very big, social media is a big thing now. So everybody's watching everybody. But to stay involved and to stay active, we're coming to them.
Exactly.
We're coming to them.
Yeah.
Hey, how can I help you? What you need? Family is very important too. Making sure the family is still aligned with everything that's going on in the city in a positive light, because we want to show them that, hey, we're not trying to burn any bridges. We're trying to build them, but we need your help to do it too. So if they see us doing it, hey, iron sharpens iron. And we could definitely make a change if we're showing them that change is possible.
Lateef, what's your role? Go ahead.
Yeah, just to piggyback off Santino, we are very direct with the youth.
Okay.
A lot of people I've seen just growing up, just being in my early 20s, going into my later 20s, I just seen a lot of the older people in our community a little bit afraid of the youth.
Yeah.
My job is to bridge that gap.
Where does that fear come from, do you think?
Misunderstandings.
Okay.
We were all young at one point. We all were, if we weren't the person, we knew the person that was a little wild, may have been on the wrong path at first, didn't understand what was going on. And I think at times we get into our own shell and to not go out and to reach out, it does have a burden on the youth. So for us, for me and Tino, our job is to stay open. Hey, we're here. Not only we're here, hey, what's going on, bro?
Okay.
How are you? And then what's going on in your life, we do care about. And making sure that not only we give you a positive outlook like the events, because the events they're two parts.
That's like a showcase thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like two parts though. For the youth to see somebody like Wayne Dawson come in and get awarded,
That's
it
a huge
inspires
thing.
them
It
to
inspires
want
them.
to go do something that's big. So they
Is that
get
the key,
lifted.
role models kind of thing?
Yes.
How
Yeah.
important is that?
Yeah, oh, it's everything.
Everything.
If I didn't have role models, if I didn't have people like you to watch and say, oh, we could be that, I probably would have never done interviews before.
And to add to that, it was an honor to have you there, because when those kids saw you, they was excited. Like they was like, wow.
They still hit me up
They're
every
like,
day.
wow, Wayne Dawson come to a Won't Quit event. That's a huge win for them to see a person of all the accolades.
I came from where you guys came
and the
from.
accomplishments that
No
you have
doubt. I mean,
achieved.
I came from where you guys came from.
But the Won't Quit Foundation, we reach out to everybody in different states too.
Okay, now talk about that.
So we had people come from Houston before. There was a young lady, literally, she was transitioning her life, and she was less fortunate. I don't want to say homeless, but she was less fortunate, and she had her whole story about how God was just using her in the midst of her being less fortunate. And I followed her and I told her, hey, we would love for you to come to Cleveland and share your testimony with these kids here. And she came. She didn't even have money, but we made a way for her to come here with the help of donations and support. And we recognized her, 2021.
Okay.
And she was just so amazed and honored to just see the look on the kids' faces when they seen how invested they were in her story, in her testimony. So when we reach out to people, we just want people to see that, hey, everybody is watching and everybody is inspired by the story and the testimony of how you can really turn your life around, and you don't have to live a negative lifestyle. A positive lifestyle is a better lifestyle if you trust in the process.
Sometimes when you hit rock bottom, sometimes you have to hit rock bottom just to wake up and say, you know what, I can do it. I want to rise up out of this situation.
Exactly. So even just to piggyback on that, her speaking inspired her to keep going as well. So it's like we're bouncing energies off each other.
Okay.
The youth are bouncing the energy of just being young.
Do they listen to you guys?
Oh
man?
yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Really?
In this year especially, we are literally just like, yeah, we focus on everybody, but this year especially, we're focusing strictly on the youth. Yes, we will love everybody to come, but this year especially, all youth.
And I would say they listen because they've been to every event. We've been doing this for 4 years,
Okay.
and I've seen the same thing.
Now, how many events have you guys had over the years?
4 times, so eight.
Eight.
Okay.
8 plus,
Yeah.
no, really like 14.
14.
Because we
14
do-
events?
We do 2 each time.
Okay.
So 2 in the
Each time.
summer, 2 in the
Now,
winter.
the summer, that's what the picnic that you guys have.
Yeah,
that's the
But what
one that
other
was
events
at.
do you guys do?
So we do events in South Carolina as well.
Okay.
So we do the events here. So we do talent shows here. We do the basketball here. We do the kickball here. We
did the Cypher.
We did the Cypher here.
Okay.
That was last year. We do those type of events,
Okay.
and then we just figure out how can we, better the events.
Okay.
We did spade tournaments, which was really
Rock, paper,
cool.
scissors
Rock, paper,
tournament.
scissors
Just being
tournaments.
involved. huh?
Being
Being
involved.
involved.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
Just keeping the kids, engaged.
And have something to look forward
Has
to. That
something to
was
look forward to.
positive.
That's positive.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about an award you guys are getting
Yeah.
and what the future holds for the Won't Quit Foundation.
I love it.
You're watching Wayne's World. We'll be right back. Stay with us. And welcome back to Wayne's World, chatting with 2 excellent young men who are doing great things, Santino Jones and Lateef Hughes with the Won't Quit Foundation. And I love the name of the foundation, man. No, that won't quit. Keep
Yes.
on going, no matter the odds. Just keep on
Literally.
going. And that's what you guys are doing, making
quit.
a big difference in the community.
Yes, man.
Won't quit. It's a mentality, It's a lifestyle. Every day you wake up, man, make every day a won't quit day. Whatever that looks like, make it a won't quit day. But you at work, I know people don't want do them 8 hours, do them 12 hours. Don't quit. Don't quit.
Before we went to break, I kind of interrupted you. You were dealing with a thought. What were you talking about?
Just to piggyback up off what we're trying to accomplish here, I love people, man. I love people. I love to see people helping people. That's a win for me. Anytime I can see a helping hand picking somebody up, when they're down, I love that, and I say that word a lot, I just want to be available. I just want to help. I just want to inspire because someone inspired me. And if I can inspire somebody else, I'm good. I'm good. And that's where my heart is,
2 positive brothers, man. Where do you get your inspiration from?
Ouch. Tragedy. Just growing up, just seeing your community kind of going the wrong way at times. And I just felt like growing up, I needed to be the light in the dark. Just being somebody that has had people in my life very close to me have mental health issues, passed away early in life, went to prison. I always just wanted to be that person, that beacon that every time you talk to me, you're gonna be positive afterwards. Okay. You're gonna feel positivity afterwards because what else is there to do? What else to live in the negativity, to live in the despair? No.
What was your home like?
Yeah, 2-parent home. Love my parents. Shout out to my mom and dad. 2 sisters growing up, and they battled mental health. I had uncles going to jail, cousins going to jail, and my mom really wanted to kind of block me away from that, but you can't block life. Right. So just going and first time you have to talk to your cousin or talk to your uncle on a jail call, and then from there you just you understand okay, they're gonna be negative because they're in a negative state. All right, what can you do to add to it? I don't got no money, so right now at 8, I just want to put a smile on your face before we get off the phone. And when your grandma starts to get a little older and she's the pillar of the community, just living.
She became that?
No, she was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was the pillar of the community. When I was growing up, she was one of the leaders in the community center.
So you had her as a role model?
Yes, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It was one of the things that made me who I am.
Yeah.
I was making meals as a 6-year-old for 3 and 4-year-olds. So I was making lunches. I was making dinners because they didn't have anything to eat at home. So just instilling that in me so early, I had to be a part of my community. I had to be somebody who not only was a part of the community, but a light. And if and if somebody needed some positivity, I would try to be there.
Santino, your story, your home life.
I come from a family of 10. You know, shout out to my mom, shout out to my dad, but shout out to my mom, because my mom the real MVP. You know, we've always been, you know, labeled. We always had our back against the wall, and we always had to just make a way out of no way. And I saw my mom do that all the time. You know, when you a mom raising 10 kids, man, it's a lot. You know, and she got twins and triplets, and just, you know, seeing her just overcome so many obstacles, and me being the first boy out of 10, it was only right for me to try to, you know, break the chain. And, you know, and yes, we've had a lot of bumps in the road. Yes, we've made a lot of mistakes. Nobody's perfect. But where I'm at now, my mom is very proud of me.
I know she is, both of you guys.
And she said it all the time, you know, like, I'm proud of you, son, because like you're doing something for the community. You're doing something for the people. She always say, you know, you're destined for greatness. She always tell me that.
Yes, isn't that something when moms speak words of positivity? Because my mom used to say that. She said, "You'll succeed where I didn't succeed," and when your mother says it, it kind of resonates, doesn't it?
Every time.
And
Every time.
you know, to be here, you know, to be doing this.
No, definitely.
You know, that's a win for the culture.
Yeah, well, but let me tell you, you guys are going to receive an award.
Yes.
Talk about that.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, T.
Man. Shout out to Andrew Lloyd and Dre Day and the Ohio Entertainment Awards. I have been blessed to be able to be a part of it for the last 3 years, but now I am the official host for the Ohio Entertainment Awards, so I'm truly grateful for that, grateful for that opportunity. In that time, though, we have built the Won't Quit Foundation to a level of visibility that has been seen by the people.
Excellent.
And from there, we have been awarded, shout out to the Ohio Entertainment Awards, to be able to say that we are a pillar in the community. And this is really big because Tino has been working on this Won't Quit Foundation for over 5 years.
Tino's been
and from that, he has grinded himself into a position of leadership.
Yes.
A position of understanding that giving flowers means more than his own flowers himself. So now for him to be able to get his flowers, I really want him to speak on just like how that feels, because this is something that we've talked about for the last 4 years.
Yeah, the last 4 years.
And now it's coming to pass, so I know it's just huge.
So, you know, this is a celebration for the Won't Quit Foundation, but it's a celebration for myself because I've been trying my hardest to just, you know, put in the work, but do it the right way. And just show that I really, you know, I want it, you know, but I want it for the people. You know, I want people to see that, you know, there's change in me because there's God in me.
There you go. I was going to ask you about your faith, but you already said it. Go ahead.
Exactly.
So a huge shout out to the Ohio Entertainment Awards because receiving my flowers on a big stage like that, it mean a lot, you know. And when they see me, they're not only going to see me, they're going to see Lateef. They're going to see Wayne Dawson. They're going to see so many people that is, you know, overcoming the won't quit mentality of not giving up.
I love Won't Quit, man.
And that's a win. So this is a celebration this weekend, and I'm honored to be here to just say that we made it.
You guys have something else going on this year, or do you have any? What else is planned for this year?
So December 12th, December 13th, the Won't Quit Foundation, we have 2 amazing events that are going to be in the same area. So we have the talent show that will be December 12th at JFK.
Okay.
That'll be from 6 to 9, free to the public.
Okay.
And then that Saturday, December 13th, we'll be having the annual Won't Quit Youth Basketball Tournament, as well as our holiday event where every kid will leave with something.
Oh my God.
Toys, coats, hats, food, a message. And we'll be recognizing individuals in the city of Cleveland that go above and beyond to make their city greater.
2 young lions here in Northeast Ohio, Cleveland's own Santino Jones and Lateef Hughes. Won't Quit Foundation. You guys are doing a wonderful job, brother. Keep up the good work, man. I am so very proud of you. Makes me feel good about the next generation, brother. Amen. You are the now generation, though. Amen. God bless you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Yes, God bless you. Good luck in the future. I want to thank you so much for joining us here on Wayne's World. Remember, whatever the mind can conceive and believe with the help of the Creator, it can achieve. See you next time.